Hello and welcome back to some more F1 2020 and part 7 of my Team career mode with Jordan GP. And in today's episode we have the Monaco Grand Prix, although I'm not going to keep it on that screen because my PS4 will literally take off and go on a holiday to Spain. Or maybe even Monaco. Maybe it'll land in Monte Carlo. But anyway, today we have the Monaco Grand Prix, which is of course a very, very tough one to sort of get your eye in for. So I'm going to have to do plenty of practice for it. Today we've got 2.59 million in the bank. So I think it's about time that we invested once again in the facilities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into powertrain. I think that's the next thing that I might want to do, so we can improve resource points generation. I think that's always important, so let's get that going, and that cost pretty much 2 million. I have went ahead and bought another upgrade. Wasn't any of these, I don't think. Surely we haven't bought all of them. Hang on. There we go. R&D in progress. There you go. So, chassis weight reduction and aerodynamics. So they should all be done in the next couple of weeks, which is fantastic. You can see on the performance comparison, we are pretty much tit for tat with Haas, who seem to have made incredible improvements over the last few Grand Prix. We are catching up to the likes of Renault. I think once we get up to that level, we can constantly score points, which should be really good. Looking at the engine, where maybe after this Grand Prix we're going to have to start thinking about new engines. Potentially, if we qualify at the back, I'll actually tactically take that new engine, but we'll just see how it goes, really. So anyway, I think that's everything I have to update you on. We've got a new sponsor, pretty much like for like with the last one, except this time answer at least 2 interview questions. I think that should be achievable. Claire usually likes talking to us throughout the weekend, although, you know, Sod's Law will say that she won't this weekend. But anyway, I'll hand over to the qualifying report and we'll see how we've done in qualifying. Okay guys, so here we are on our first flying lap around Monaco. Always difficult to commentate and drive at the same time around here. I have no idea what our pace is like. It's been so up and down over the weekend, but this isn't too bad. A finish to the lap. We're going to come up to the line. What's it going to be? It's a 1:13.0. which currently puts us 5th ahead of Giovinazzi, behind Hamilton, but Raikkonen as well we're behind, so looking like definitely a time nearer the bottom of the timing screens than the top, but not too bad. Well, coming through Raskas then for this second flying lap, you can see we're slightly up on our previous time, but a bit of a poor final corner, and we're losing time all the way up, but we do gain a 10th, and that'll hopefully help us get through to Q2. 17 seconds left in the session. We'll keep an eye what sort of times people are putting in. We'll stay out here and try and witness it live as the checkered flag is flown. We're obviously not interested in setting a faster lap here. We haven't got the energy in the car to do it. Goodness me, we nearly binned it there. That would have been the end of all qualifying. But there we are, we're down to 17th, so definitely out in Q1. Let's see, Magnussen in 18th. Looks like Stroll's got through by the skin of his teeth. I'm wondering if it's Raikkonen that's going to be the guy that has got through. But we might as well finish the lap because that'll take us directly to the timing screens at the end. So 15.2. And that's 17th place. You can see we've gained some XP. And, well, let's have a little look at who's got through then. So we finished 17th, Mick Schumacher only 21st. But look at that, look how close it was. So it was the slight bit of curb we took out of the final corner. That lost us a 10th. That would have got us maybe even up to 12th. I mean, look how close it was. That is crazy. Mick Schumacher very much off the pace, and worrying times really for him. He's been very off the pace, but well, there you go. So we're going to be starting in 17th tomorrow. I think I might take a new engine, take the pain round here, because you know you might as well start 22nd if you're starting 17th around Monaco. So we'll just take the pain, maybe start on the hard tyre, or you know do a bit of a strange strategy to try and get into the points. But there you have it, and let's hand over to the race now.
Nelson Piquet once said that driving the Circuit de Monaco was like riding a bicycle around your living room, and it's not hard to see what he means by that. There's no more prestigious a Grand Prix victory than Monaco, but also none so challenging. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars climb around 40 metres up through Beau Rivage, onto the casino, and then descending down towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners here, 7 to the left and 11 to the right. There's one single DRS zone as well, so don't expect that to make overtaking any easier today. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The fin starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Max Verstappen and Albon, Perez, Stroll, Sainz and Esteban Ocon, Ricciardo, Norris, Kimi Raikkonen and Grosjean, Kvyat, Gasly, the captain and Kevin Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Russell, Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
New engine, you know, because if we can scrape a point from this Grand Prix, it would be an absolute miracle, and we weren't going to do that from 22nd, but from 17th, it's a possibility. So I weighed it up and thought we'd wait for an opportunity where we were starting further back, you know, maybe around Baku, for example. I'm not expecting us to be competitive there.
The last race wasn't that great for us, so we need to try and do better today. Let's give this one 100%.
So it's a strange old lap, isn't it? You know, there's not a great amount of tyre wear around here, so you're probably best just sticking on the softs and then the mediums, but you know, just for a bit of variety, I think we are going to change it round. So we'll stop much later in the Grand Prix, maybe around lap 16. That seems to be about right. So 16 laps, 13 laps on the medium tyre, and then 7 laps on the soft tyre. But it is going to be a very nervy Grand Prix. You know, wouldn't expect us to come out of this completely damage-free, but we will try our absolute best. And of course, the start is where we can maybe make a couple of positions.
And start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
I want to get these tyres nice and hot. So you can see Magnussen behind us is on the medium tyres as well. Just going to try and run further into the Grand Prix, although that is going to be the end of our formation lap. And there you go, so let's skip the formation lap and get straight into the Grand Prix. So here we go. Lights out, away we go, and what a start for Pierre Gasly. Off the line, we get off the grid not too bad in the end. Yeah, trying to hold our position. Magnussen has gone through. Now that is a bit of a problem because he's on the same strategy as us, so we didn't really want him to get in front, but not a bad start, you know. We didn't make any contact. I am sort of expecting a safety car at some point today. There is yellow flags. I'm not really entirely sure why, but it sounds like something's gone on. How many people have lost a bit of their front wing through that corner? But we're okay.
It was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Stick it into rich mix and use our overtake button a little bit as we've been made contact with. And that was Giovinazzi behind. I really don't know what he was trying to do, but we've managed to hold our position nicely. Hopefully we can start building a bit of a rhythm. Yeah, I'm not expecting this to be the most thrilling race, but you never know with Monaco. So anyone in the pit lane? Nope. So nobody must have lost any front wing. So there you go. A nice clean opening lap. Well, lap 4 of this Grand Prix coming up, and you can see we got the DRS, but it's going to be super tough to get past K-Mag. You know, I don't see how we're going to make any positions until the pit stops, really, and you know, hopefully if we get some clean air at some point, we'll be able to actually put some decent lap times in. But yeah, very, very tough at the moment to sort of stay behind Kevin Magnussen, particularly through here where we're just going through at a snail's pace. Very, very tough. Well, people have started coming into the pits. There's Verstappen. So, coming round, we can't quite get in front of him. It would have been nice to mess up some of the leaders' race around here, especially if there's some sort of safety car. But yeah, they're already a pit stop ahead of us. We just cannot get past Magnussen for the life of us. We're down on power with the engine, so it's a disaster really. But go down the inside of Verstappen and we are through, and we've well, I don't know what we've done, but Verstappen's still there, and look how much power he has over us on the straight. Oh my god, and there goes Giovinazzi. We're going to try and hold it down the inside, but it doesn't really work. I mean, this is crazy how little power we had on that straight. The engine is just about to burst, I think. Obviously, Giovinazzi will be in the pits this lap, more than likely. Well, maybe not. But Mick Schumacher is.
In the pits. Mick in the pits.
There's Albon. And we managed to squeeze in front of him. So we are in the points at the moment. That was the plan of this strategy, to just go deep, get into the points, maybe a virtual safety car or something like that, just to reduce our pit time, and you know, maybe we can fluke a point or two, but I don't think that's going to happen somehow. Well, Albon's through, managed to force his way back into 9th place.
The car ahead has come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
There goes Gio into the pits. So, 8th position.
Gasly, it looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Well, Gasly's out. Question is, where's he parked his car? I'm guessing there's no safety car. It just seems silly, really. But never mind. Here comes Sainz. He's through. Well, we're coming into the pits, so here we go. Oh, it looks like there's a pile-up at the last turn.
Safety car.
Safety car.
No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta
Wow.
positive as we form up. Go, go, go.
Let's get out. There goes Ricciardo through.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
And there's
You'll
Ocon.
receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
So we're away in 11th. Wow.
Your speed
Oh!
is too low and we risk a penalty.
Well, I can't believe that. I don't know what's just happened up there. I am going to use a flashback, by the way. But what happened to... Oh, somebody crashed into the safety car. I mean, that's insane. Right, let's just start it back up and hope he doesn't hit the safety car, but he has. He has done.
Overtake the safety car. You may overtake the safety car. It is waiting to pick up the leader.
So Ocon crashes into the safety car. That is insane. We're actually in 10th place. The plan works perfectly. I cannot believe it has worked. But what on earth must have happened at the final corner? There was a big pile-up just behind us as well. Yeah, we need to reduce pace massively. But what on earth has gone on there? So we've got our first safety car of the series. And, well, got to catch the safety car queue. And so we've got that big pile up that must have happened into this final corner. So I don't know what happened round here. Ricciardo's in the pit lane. So I'm going to head up to 9th place. Well, the safety car is in this lap, and I don't think... Oh, we're just about going to catch up to Magnussen here. This is crazy. So, whoever's in front, the Mercedes car. Have we got Williams in 2nd place? We might well do. Or an Alpha Tauri, I can't quite tell. It's definitely a colour I don't recognise up there.
Behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
But we're away racing once again. In 9th place, so we've got to hang on for 4 laps here. There's not an easier track
There's 5
out there
laps of fuel remaining.
to hold on to a lead. So we've got these soft tyres on, got plenty of fuel in the tank, should be achievable. I'm thinking there's a Williams 2nd though. Well, this makes a little bit more sense now. I think the Williams cars are lapped cars. So, Sainz struggling to get past Latifi, but there's Latifi there. So, approaching the back marker of Latifi. And then Magnussen going down the inside of him. But not quite. This is very, very difficult. But we're through. We're through on Latifi, which is good. Kvyat has come through as well, though. Is he going to have a cheeky little look down the inside? He's okay.
Reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
Well, this is all I've been hearing all race, is how bad our engine's doing. It makes me wish that we took that new engine like I'd planned. But we've got one more lap to go, might as well stay with the action.
Final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 5.9 seconds.
So as long as Kvyat doesn't try a risky move, we should be scoring 2 points in this Grand Prix, which is absolutely amazing.
0 seconds.
And quite unbelievable how it's come about. But actually, you know, we've done pretty well. We've kept ourselves out of trouble. Okay, our pace has been absolutely shocking for the most part, but you know, it's where we finish that matters, and because of a crazy happening when we just happened to be in the pit stop, it's all gone well, and Valtteri Bottas has won the Monaco Grand Prix, and as long as we don't do anything stupid, which we have done, well, we're okay, I think. As we come up to the line, we're going to finish in 9th place. Whew.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
They've done it then. They've won here in Monaco with an emphatic performance and a victory they can be proud of for years to come. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Well, an unbelievable race. A tiring race at that. Having to keep the concentration levels up, but we got 2 points out of it, which we didn't deserve. But hey,
the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Mick Schumacher gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
well, it looks like Mick Schumacher got a point. How did he finish 10th? Wow, Kvyat and Grosjean had 5-second penalties. That's unbelievable. We've got a double points finish, people. What a race. Lando Norris had a penalty as well. Goodness me. Absolutely crazy. And obviously because we held up Kvyat and Grosjean so much towards the end. They've managed to drop behind Mick Schumacher. So a double points finish for Jordan here when we really did not deserve it. It keeps us in 8th in the standings. We're still in a big battle with AlphaTauri, of course. But yeah, the Williams, funnily enough, didn't finish in the points. They were very much lapped. But there you go. Goodness me, what a race. And Valtteri Bottas winning the Grand Prix. He'll be super happy with that, but well, first safety car of the series, and you know, very, very fortunate there.
Really seemed to enjoy that. We made it look easy.
We made it look easy, apparently.
This team are performing as well as they could do.
Let's just say they're hard workers.
It was more like dodgems than Formula 1 today, wasn't it?
For goodness sake. No comment. So there you go.
Sounds like there's some work to do back at the factory.
Apparently, some work to do back at the factory. I don't think that's anything to do with what I said, but hey ho. Hopefully the team doesn't take that in a negative way. But there you go. We beat Giovinazzi on 3 of the things this weekend, and we move up to 24-21 in that battle. You can see we've moved up to 6 acclaim now. Schumacher improves his acclaim as well. We're now a 8 acclaim team. We've got plenty of money there from the sponsors, which is good. So let's see what else we've got. Obviously we've got Baku next, which is going to be an interesting Grand Prix. I think we will have to take a new engine. You know, this engine is pretty much dead now, so I thought I'd use it around Monaco.
This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
There you go. Low cash. You do not currently have enough cash to afford your teammates' contract renewal. No. That's not good. Has he moved up to a 2 million character then? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, he's a 2 millionaire. So do we need to invest in a new driver then? That's a bit of a shame. I mean, I'm hoping that it's going to be... Why? Oh no, the yellow thing's next to the characters. Okay, so we've unlocked some stuff. Obviously, Schumacher's helmet. We'll keep that going. We've unlocked car liveries as well. Should we have a little look at what we've unlocked? Oh, that one's quite nice. I like that one. Okay, cool. Right. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily F1 2020 content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.